If you are new to the channel, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to this channel, make sure you join our Telegram channel in the pinned comment section. It's the international week. It's a week a lot of football fans, especially people like us, don't look forward to. It's a week that has a lot of inconsistencies. And the truth of the matter is, it is not your fault, guys. Don't blame yourself. What's happening right now is that most of these elite football players who play in Europe aren't playing their best in these friendly games. Euros is starting in a couple of weeks. So these players are doing everything possible to make sure they don't get injured. And these players to have the second half of the season to complete, to compete for titles, to compete for the Champions League, for the top four, and first and second and third places, and even fourth places in their respective leagues. So they're doing everything possible not to get injured. And that's why you are seeing matches, a match that should have produced two goals, no goal. A team that is supposed to lose ends up winning and all that. So what we have to do, we have to take a slightly different approach to these matches, given the way things have become. So we'll be utilizing the home or away team to win to nil, right? You guys will see it during the course of this prediction. What I mean with football betting, you have to be dynamic. You have to constantly iterate, come up with new ideas in betting markets. I mean, there are over 80 betting markets for each game, so we have to keep digging deep to figure out what's possible. So the first match we have here is an international friendly involving Italy and Ecuador, right? It's interesting that Italy has been in such fantastic form in their last five home matches, even though this game will be played in a neutral location. So, last five games, Italy has been superb. They've only lost once to England. Okay, you expand further to 10 games, and they've only lost twice. But what's interesting is that in each of these two losses, they did score a goal, right? So they didn't lose to nil, right? They didn't allow the other team to win to nil. You get what I mean? Okay. So, which is very, very important. You check Ecuador too. Ecuador has equally been very excellent, losing just once away from home. You expand further to 10 games, and it's interesting that they've only lost twice in 10 games. So, the truth of the matter is that Italy is on a totally different level of opposition, of strength. And these Italian players are not going to allow Ecuador to simply come and beat them by 1 goal to 0, by 2 goals to 0. No, they will definitely grab a goal. So the prediction is simple. We are predicting and saying that Ecuador will not win this match to nil. So what does that mean? What that means is that Ecuador cannot and will not beat Italy by 1 goal to 0, by 2 goals to 0, or by 3 goals to 0. So this bet wins if Italy beats Ecuador or if this game ends in both teams scoring. That's the best possible solution, that Italy wins or draws, or this game ends in both teams scoring. So if both teams score, or if Italy wins or draws, the bet wins. I repeat, if Italy wins this match or draws, the bet wins. Alternatively, if this game ends in both teams scoring, the bet also wins. And when you check their head to head, the head to head shows that Italy has never lost to Ecuador in their last two meetings. So the prediction for the away team to win to nil no is 1.13. The next fixture is from the Spain La Liga. It's a game involving Valladolid and Eibar. So when you look at Valladolid, Valladolid has been very excellent. They've only lost once at home, right? They've only lost once at home. As you can see, you expand further to 10 matches, and it's only been one loss in their last 10 matches. You look at Eibar too. Eibar too has been equally very excellent. as well. Then you check their head to head, and the head to head shows that it's a fixture that Valladolid has had success in. Whenever they play Erba, they always win or draw, but they've only lost once. And in that loss, they did score a goal. So what we are predicting is that this away team is not going to win this match to nil. So let's even assume that Erba beats Valladolid. They're not going to win to nil because when you look at Valladolid's form, they've been excellent, right? 10 games and only one loss. So this is a strong team. So they're not going to sit down and simply allow Eba to come and beat them to nil. And also, the head-to-head shows that Valladolid doesn't lose or doesn't allow Eba to beat them to nil. So the odd for the away team to not win to nil is 1.15. The next fixture is from the Algeria League, when it's a game involving Magra and Constantine. When you look at Magra hasn't won a single game at home in their last 5 matches. You expand to 10 games and they have only won 3 times um, at home. And in these 3 wins, it was only once that they won to nil, right? That they were able to beat the opposition team without allowing the opposition team to concede. Constantine, on the other hand, has been very, very excellent. They've won 3 times, drawn once, and lost just once. And they lost to MC Alger. MC Alger is currently, I think, the leader or in the top 3 of the table. So you expand further, and it's interesting that 2 out of their last 3 losses, they did score a goal, right? So they didn't just lose without scoring a goal. They were able to score a goal even when they lost in 2 out of their last 3 losses in 15 matches. So what we are predicting is simple. We are saying that even if the home team beats Constantine, that the home team is not going to win to nil because the home team has been in very bad form. You see, 5 matches and they haven't won a single game in their last 5 games. So the odd for the home team to not win to nil is priced at 1.27. The final game we have is from the Nigeria MPFL. So it's a game involving Remo Stars and Bendel. Remo Stars, excellent team. 5 games, 5 wins. You expand to 10 matches, and they've only drawn once in 10 games. You expand to 20. They haven't lost a single game in 20 matches. They've only drawn 3 times and won the rest. So this is a game that you can expect a positive result from Remo Stars. Bendel has been in very poor and shocking form. 5 losses altogether. Head to head shows that their recent meetings have seen Remo Stars win or draw this fixture. It's also important we check their standings to understand what this game would mean for Remo Stars. And when you check, you see that Remo Stars is position 5. They want to get into the top 4 as quickly as possible. Bendel is position 9, equally fighting as well. But the truth of the matter is that Remo Stars is more motivated because 3 points today will take them into the top 3. And that's something that should excite them very much. So what we are doing is it's a game that we win. We are basically saying we are giving Remo Stars a draw no bet in 90 minutes. So the odd for a draw no bet is priced at 1.24. And of course, you have the booking code for your benefit, 1xBet and SportyBet. Feel free to analyze, do whatever you want to do. Just want to wish you guys the very best and see you guys with subsequent other videos. Hello, guys, it's Sunday, and welcome to today's predictions.